Hi, my name is Ada Skank. I'm a fiddler, banjo player, and dancer from Central Vermont. In this video, I'm going to teach one of my favorite tunes, a contemporary jig by the Cape Breton fiddler Mairi Rankin. It's called Kelly Peck's Jig. It's a fairly advanced tune, but it's really fun to play, and I'm going to teach a couple of harmony variation parts as well. I'll start by just playing the tune a little bit so you can get it in your head. It has a bit of a unusual rhythm, so just see if you can start getting a feel for how it sounds. It's in the key of G major. So the A part is simpler than the B part. It's almost the same thing repeated 4 times. The ending is slightly different. And then the B part is longer in terms of repetition. You almost don't repeat any parts of it. So I'll start by just breaking down the A part a little bit into some phrases. They won't be perfectly even phrases just because of the way the notes cross the measures, but this is the beginning of it. So it's in the key of G. Here are the phrases for the A part. It starts on open D, the down bow. I'll play the first phrase. Ending with C, second finger on the A string. To add on to that, so it starts and ends on the open D. Next phrase, you're going to start with an up bow, third finger C on the G string. So 2 long bows, C, B, and they kind of cross the measure lines. So the whole A part so far sounds like this. One more time so far. Then to end the phrase, working our way up the D string, starting with first finger up bow. And ending on the G. And that's the first half of the A part. So I'll play all of that together. And to go on, you're going to start over with the same thing. So the ending is just here. Just walk up. And then there's a pickup note, which is first finger. Now the entire A part, I'll play it just once through for now. Pick up, and then repeat. Open A pickup to go to the B part. So I'll play the A part twice through again, a little bit quicker, and then go on to the B part. So the B part starts on a first finger B on the A string. A, G. C. One more time. Second phrase. So it starts on the F sharp and ends on the C. Second phrase one more time. Walking up to the A. first two phrases together of the B part. One more time. So there's a bit of a pattern of a long note, shorter notes, long note, shorter notes. Then the first phrase again. And then the first ending of the B part. So slur at the very end, open A, G. One more time. So that's the entire first repetition of the B part. And then the second time through the B part, it changes up a little bit. So it's going to start the same. Same as the first phrase. Second phrase starts the same, but then changes. So it's G, F sharp, G, G, A, G. So those two phrases together. And then the ending, so you're going to start with your G and do a slur G, A, B on a down bow, and then on an up bow, you're going to slur all the way down back to your F sharp. So. And then a long G. So that's the next phrase. Slur up, slur down, G, F sharp, G, G. And then the ending, still on G. So with what we had before. And you end on the F sharp. G, F sharp, B, D, it doesn't really work to break it up smaller because you just lose track of where you are. So we're gonna play that whole longer ending. I'll just play it a few times and it might take you a few tries to get it, but you will get it. it doesn't resolve at the end of the phrase. You have to add another beat to resolve on the G. So the whole second repeat of the B part sounds like this. So now, both B parts. And that's the whole melody of the tune. I'll play it once through at a very slow pace all the way through and see if you can play along. That's Kelly Peck's jig. Now the first variation I would like to show is just a little thing that you can substitute in the A part, and the way that I heard it and usually play it is in the beginning of the second time through the A part. So I'll show you what that is and then I'll show you where it goes. So that you substitute for the first half of the second A part. So to break it up a little bit. So there's a rocking motion at first, starting on the open D and going to the first finger B, C, and then long D. And then one more time. I'm doing, to get into that long third finger B, I'm pulling into it from the C. Second bit. for the second half of the regular A part. So, in context, you play one A part normally. Then, instead of the first half of the second A part, you do the variation, and then you do the second half of a normal A part to end it. So, that would sound like this. So you can throw that in whenever you want, anytime through the tune. And you could put the variation somewhere else. I like that place. That's how you'll hear it on places where Mairi Rankin has recorded the tune. I've listed a couple of them in the description of this video. It's on the Outside Tracks album from 2012. It's the first tune in a set. And that's where she puts it, and I learned this tune from her, and that's where she put it. She also taught a harmony part to the A part, which I haven't been able to find on any of the recordings, but when she taught it, she included this. So here's a harmony part for the A part of the tune. So this is a high harmony, it's slightly higher than the melody. And here's the first phrase. Starts on an open D and then goes to the B, first finger on the A string. So instead of doing C, B for those long notes, we're going to go E, D. Whole thing so far? Next phrase. So that's the first half of the harmony A part. Play that whole thing. One more time. And it starts the same. And right here it changes. So you're going to end on the G, just like the melody does. So second half of the harmony A part sounds like this. Twice through the A part harmony. Here goes. And then you would play a normal B part all the way up until that ending where you're slurring up to the B and back down. So I'll play that and then I'll play the harmony ending and then show what that is. It's just at the very ending. That's the same, and then go to B. End on the first finger B. So the second B part would sound like this. And the way I play it is ending the tune there on that B. You could probably go back into it again, but I like to play it ending with the harmony. So one time through the tune with harmony A parts, the normal B part up until the ending, and then the harmony ending at a slow pace. So there's the melody, then there's that short little variation in the A part, and then there's the whole harmony A part and ending of the B part. I'm now going to play a couple of tunes at a more performance tempo. I'm going to start with a jig in F called Mrs. Gordon Park, which I learned at a music camp a few years ago from Andrea Beaton, who's another cabaret and fiddler, and then I'll go into this one, Kelly Peck's jig in G. very much.